The second principle is look, and this relates to footprints, perception of footprints. You've got your digital footprint and your physical footprint. Now, before I get into this, I want to share with you another brutal truth. And this is, again, learned from the world of speaking that I was used to. When you start off as a speaker, one of the things they tell you in circles is that you've got to partner with a bureau, because a bureau will help you amplify, and it changes the life of you as a speaker. And so I was like, okay, I need to get a bureau, right? And one of the things they tell you is that speaker bureaus are always looking for fresh ideas and fresh content. And if you take a look at me and my work, I'm as fresh as they come, you know? Like, I do not resemble the sea of sameness that we see at most conferences. So I would go to these bureaus and say, hey, I've got a new idea that's really going to revolutionize the speaking world, and it's going to be fantastic. And they're like, okay, cool, yeah, we'll get back to you. They never did. Or I'll send them my materials. They never got back to me. And what I realized the hard way, and no one really told me, is that even though we want change, we want to drive change, something more powerful underneath that is people don't want to get fired. So you go to a person with a great idea that's going to revolutionize. If they don't believe in that idea the same way you do, they're going to think it's a risky idea and they'll be less inclined to support that idea. Some of you might be facing this already inside your organizations when you're trying to drive change with a leader that's purely focused on business and not necessarily humans. So you might be feeling that disconnect. And so this is why it's important when you develop your footprint, you have to be almost like perceived as a safe, trusted choice. Now, this works from a psychological way. There's a theory called the loss aversion theory. We as human beings are wired up in such a way where instead of the gains, we focus on protecting stuff that we already have. We don't want to lose it, so we protect it more than the potential gains, right? Loss aversion theory. And so when you develop your footprint, you have to become that trusted advisor so that whatever you come up with people, it's almost like, okay, I trust this person. They're a safe choice for me to listen to them.